This is Dr. Tommy Campbell Jr. Happy Monday. I want to wish you a happy Monday. I am up early this morning. I am pumped up. Yeah, this is a wonderful, beautiful Monday. This is time for you to go for greatness. This is time for you to achieve your dreams. It is Monday. Don't you hit the alarm clock. Don't hit the snooze button. You get up, wake up, and grind. Put in 120% and go after your dreams. You got to let go of all the doubts. Yes, that's what I want to tell you. You got to let go of all the doubts. You got to stop being fearful. You got to let go of the fear. You cannot be afraid. If you put in 120%, watch this, I'm pumped up today, y'all. If you put in 120%, you will be successful. That's what I want to tell you. You cannot cheat success. You cannot cheat the grind. Success knows if you're putting in the work. The grind knows if you're putting in the work. You got to put in 120%. And you will be successful. You got to do things that you thought you could never do. That's what I want to tell you. You have the ability to do things you thought you never could do. And this is what I want you to do. In 2020, I want you to do something in 2020 that you thought you could never do. I'm going to say that again. I'm feeling that. I want you this year. I want you in 2020 to do something that you thought you could never do. Let me tell you what I'm trying to do. See, I'm going to do something I thought I could never do. I'm going to speak in London. I'm going to speak in Australia. I'm going to speak in Bermuda. Watch this. It's even greater. I'm going to speak in the NBA. I'm going to speak in the NFL. I'm going to speak in conferences and other places and major corporations. And that's just the mentality that I have. It's all about a mentality. You got to shift your thinking. You got to change your thinking. Dr. Eric Thomas says this. Dr. Eric Thomas says, you have to be the right person. You got to be the right person. That is so true. Are you willing to be the right person? Because the opportunities are coming your way. I want you to know in 2020, you're going to have opportunities, but you got to be the right person. When the opportunity comes, you got to be ready. If you want to win the Super Bowl, if you want to win the NBA Finals, if you want to win the World Cup, if you want to win the World Series, if you want to win the Olympic gold medals, whatever you want to do, if you want to start that business, if you want to be a singer, or actor, a doctor, or a lawyer, or a real estate owner, whatever it is that you want to be, you got to be the right person. You got to seize the moment. And my question to you is, are you ready for greatness and success? Are you in a position right now that you're ready for greatness and success? Because no matter what you are going through, I want to encourage you, no matter what you're going through, you have to keep dreaming. Don't you stop dreaming. No, you may have low energy right now. You may have low energy. You may be struggling with depression. You may be going through in your marriage. You may be going through with your children. You may be having problems in your relationship. You may be struggling with depression. You may be dealing with grief because you lost a loved one. No matter what you're going through, don't you let your pain, because pain is temporary. Look at my pain. When I share my story with you, you're going to see how much pain I've been through. See, pain is temporary. And no matter what you are going through, I want to say this, no matter what you are going through, you got to keep dreaming. You got to keep dreaming. Don't you let what you're dealing with, don't you let what you're going through. You may be in a negative environment. You may be in an environment to where people are putting you down. They're telling you that you can't do it. They're telling you you can't accomplish that dream. They're telling you you can't do that. Don't you worry about the doubters. Don't you worry about the enemies. Don't you let your enemies, don't let your doubters, don't you let people in your family tell you that you can't do it. Because the impossible is possible. The impossible is nothing if you believe. Don't you stop dreaming. Don't stop dreaming. Believe in yourself. You got to tell yourself that no matter what I'm going through. And I want to thank everybody. I'm getting messages from people all over the world. I'm getting messages from people all over the world that are telling me that my motivational videos are changing their lives. People are telling me all over the world that they're going after their dreams, that they're coming out of depression. People are telling me that my motivational videos are causing their marriage to be better. People that are watching my motivational videos, they're telling me that my motivational videos are changing their lives. And I am so glad. I thank you for all the messages that I'm receiving. And I want to tell all my Facebook friends, I want to tell my YouTube viewers, I want to tell all my Instagram viewers, I want to tell the whole world that I thank you for supporting me as a motivational speaker. I cannot do this without you. I need your love. I need your support. Share all of my videos because I want to see you successful. I'm telling London, I'm telling the USA, I'm telling Germany, I'm telling Africa, I'm telling South Africa, Nigeria, Paris, Germany, New Zealand, Switzerland, Philippines, Mexico, Singapore, China, Japan. I'm telling everybody all over the world that I thank you for supporting me as a motivational speaker. And I'm telling people all over the world, I thank you for all the messages that you are sending me, telling me that my motivational videos are changing your lives. That is a blessing, and that makes me feel so good because that lets me know that what I'm speaking about as a motivational speaker is changing your life for the better. Now today I want to go ahead and get right into the message. I want to tell you that attracted to greatness. Attracted to greatness. This is what I want you to become. I want you to become attracted to greatness. I want you to change your way of thinking. I want you to stop being negative and start being positive. I want there to be a shift in your thinking. I want you to become optimistic and stop being pessimistic. What do you mean by that? Stop being negative and be positive and be attracted to greatness. When are you going to get tired of watching everybody else be great? You watch Mark Zuckerberg start Facebook. You watch Jeff Bezos start Amazon. You watch Bill Gates start Microsoft. You watch Steve Jobs start Apple. You watch Warren Buffett start Berkshire. You watch LeBron become great. You watch Michael Jordan become great. You watch Tom Brady become great. You watch Kobe Bryant become great. When are you going to get tired of watching everybody else be great and you become great? And it starts with a dream. The reason why you watch the reason why you watch everybody else be great, because in your heart, you really want to be great. You may not agree with this, but it is true. The reason why you watch people on The Voice, singing on American Idol, watching the NFL players, watching the college players, watching everybody else start businesses, watching everybody else achieve their dreams, because really in your heart, you want to be great, because that's what we were created for. We were not just created just to exist. I'm pumped up today, but we were created to be great. We were created to be spectacular. You were created to be phenomenal. You're not average. You are phenomenal. Just like everyone else who became great, you can become great too. Michael Jordan became great. You can become great too. LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, Stephen Curry, Kawhi Leonard, Kevin Durant, Klay Thompson, they all became great. So you can become great too. You got to know that you can become great. I'm going to give you a few principles. But just like everyone else who became great, you got to believe in your heart and know that you can become great too. You got to see it. Let me share my story with you. I flunked the first grade. I grew up with a learning disability all throughout elementary school, middle school, and high school. I was always the underdog. I was picked on. I was bullied. When I got in high school, my high school teacher, she told everybody else in the classroom how they were going to become great. She told everybody else they were going to become successful. But she overlooked me because of what I was going through. She overlooked She overlooked me because she saw my bad grades. She saw how bad I was acting in high school. See, that's the case. You can't be so quick to write people off that are struggling, because the very person that you think that's not going to do something with their lives is the person that's going to become great. Because I barely graduated high school. She told me, she said, Tommy, you will not graduate high school. She said, you're not smart enough to go to college. What if I would have received that? And then in 2009, I became homeless. I was living on the streets and I had to beg for food. And then right after that, I was shot multiple times, close up. I was shot 3 times. I was shot in the back of my head, I was shot in my stomach, and I was shot in my groin area. Oh, it seemed like it was over then. It seemed like my life was over. I remember falling to the ground. I said, I don't want to die like this. And I want to tell you, just when your life seems like it's over, you may be dealing with depression. You may be going through, you may be dealing with grief. You may have a bad past. You may be going through pain right now. You may be dealing with grief. You may have made a lot of mistakes and a lot of failures. But I want to tell you, just when it seems like your life is over, I want you to become attracted to greatness. I want you to embrace greatness. I want you to believe in yourself and know that no matter what you're going through, no matter what you're dealing with, no matter how deep the depression, no matter how bad your marriage is, no matter how bad your relationships are, you can become great. And now I'm a motivational speaker, and I'm changing people's lives. I'm now a published author. See, you got to dream big. You got to be attracted to greatness. It's time out to stop everybody else. It's time out to stop watching everybody else become great. It's time for you to become great. Well, you may say, I'm dealing with depression. I'm in a bad marriage. I'm in a bad relationship. I've made a lot of mistakes. I have a bad past. I've failed a lot. My dreams have failed. I'm a nobody. Don't you think that about yourself. You are somebody. You are amazing. You are special. You may say, well, I'm not attractive enough. You may think you're ugly. You may think you're overweight. You are fine just the way you are. Embrace who you are. Know that you have value. Know that you have significance. Know that there's a purpose for your life. Know that there is nobody. No human being is ugly. No human being is unattractive. You are beautiful. You are handsome. You are smart. You are intelligent. You are destined for greatness. And I want to tell you that greatness is upon your life. I flunked the first grade. I was bullied in school. I barely graduated high school. I was told I was not smart enough to go to college. I was told I became homeless. I was shot 3 times. It seemed like my life was over. The reality is, you are really, let's keep talking about greatness, attracted to greatness. The reality is, you are really attracted to greatness, which is why you watch others be great. But you don't want to grind and put in the blood, sweat, and tears to become great. This is what I want you to do. I'm about to tell you how to become great. If you are going to become great and successful, you got to be willing to grind. You got to be willing to put in 120%. You're going to have to be willing to do what other people are not willing to do. You're going to have to stay up late sometimes. You're going to have to go to bed early sometimes. You're going to have to wake up early sometimes. You're going to have, see, there's 1,000 people. If you want to be a professional athlete, you're going to have to outgrind the other athletes. If you want to be a business owner, you're going to have to outgrind the other business people that want to be business owners. If you want to sing on The Voice, if you want to go on American Idol, if you want to produce the next best movie, if you want to be a writer, if you want to be an author, if you want to be a doctor or a lawyer or a real estate owner or an engineer or architecture or a tennis player, baseball player, football player, basketball player, golf player, whatever you want to be, if you're going to do that, you got to have a greatness-like mentality. You got to have a championship-like mentality. You got to have a Kobe Bryant-like mentality. You got to have a Michael Jordan-like mentality. You got to be willing to do what other people are not willing to do. Put in 100. I promise you this. I can't do this for you. I'm telling you how to be successful. I'm telling you how to be great, but I can't do it for you. You got to put in the blood, the sweat, and the tears. If you put in 120%, over a long period of time. You will see your dreams become a reality in 2020. In 2020, I want the real you to come into existence. In 2020, I want you to become great. In 2020, I want you to dream. In 2020, I want you to put in 120%. In 2020, I want you to go after your dreams. Many of you in your past and in 2019, you gave up on greatness, but in 2020, watch this, opportunities are coming back to you. Because in 2020, you are going to dominate. Watch this, I'm encouraging you. In 2020, if you put in 120%, watch this, you are going to dominate and get rid of all the distractions. If you're around drama, if there are people in your life that's bringing you nothing but drama, you got to cut them off. If you're distracted, you got to starve your distractions and feed your focus. If you're around people who don't believe in you, if you're around people that tolerate you, you got to disconnect from them. You got to be around people that are going to celebrate you. Like, I'll be speaking at this university. I got booked to speak at this university next month. They are celebrating me. They know my life. They know my story. They know what I've been through. They are treating me like a king, and they cannot wait till I come speak next month. So you got to be around people that will celebrate you. Don't be around people that will tolerate you. And I want to tell you this. We all have enemies. But there's a table being prepared in the presence of your enemies. Your enemies cannot stop you. No matter who don't like you, no matter who comes against you, no matter who doesn't believe in you, they cannot stop you. The only person that can stop you is yourself. Are you attracted to greatness? The reason why you are attracted, watch this as I close. The reason why you are attracted to other people's greatness, watch this. You like your favorite player. You like your favorite artist. You like your favorite athlete star. Because deep down inside, you want to be great. You sit back and watch the NFL players be great. You sit back and watch people win the Super Bowl. You sit back and watch people win the NBA Finals. You watch people get Olympic gold medals. You watch people win the French Open. You watch people win the Masters in golf. You watch people win the World Series in baseball. You watch people win the World Cup in soccer. My point is this. This is my point. You sit back and watch and have entertainment watching other people be great, because really, deep down in your heart, you want to be great. And I want to tell you this as I close. There are people in your family, there are people in your life, they will try and limit you. They will try and keep you in a box. They will tell you not to dream big. Don't you listen to them. Because people who tell you to not dream big, people who don't believe in your dreams, are the ones who never went after their dreams. They gave up on their dreams. They never did anything with their life. So now they see you have an opportunity. So now they want to try and hinder you from going after your dreams. They want to hinder you from becoming great and successful. But don't let people stop you. Become attracted to greatness. As I close, you are not your past. That's what I want to tell you. Your past is your past. You made a lot of mistakes. I made a lot of mistakes. I flunked out of college. I've hurt people. People have hurt me. I've been rejected. I've been mistreated. I've been talked about. I've been lied on. I've been misunderstood. I've been the underdog. I've been mistreated. But look at me now. Now I'm using my life, and I'm a motivational speaker. And I want to tell you, I love you. I do these videos because I love you. You are not your past. I want to encourage you as I close. You are not your past. Yes, you may have done something very bad that you have not been able to forgive yourself for. I want you to forgive yourself for what you did in your past. I want you to forgive the person who hurt you. I want you to forgive the person you hurt. I want you to forgive yourself for your failures. Forgive yourself for the mistakes you made. And I want you to start afresh. I want you to start all over again. Because you have another chance. You are not your past. You are not your pain. Pain is temporary. You are not your failures. no matter how many times you fail. You are not your mistakes, no matter how many mistakes you made. You are amazing. You are phenomenal. Be attracted to greatness. I want you to become great. I want you to become successful. Go after your dreams in 2020. Forget about your past. Put your past behind you. Don't be a prisoner of your past. Don't you let your past, don't you let your pain, don't you let your depression be the reason why you don't become great and successful. Forget about your past. Use your past as a tool to help other people and to do something with your life. Look at my past. Look at what I've been through. Flunking the first grade, becoming homeless, barely graduating high school, being overlooked, being bullied. I flunked out of college. When I flunked out of college, it seemed like I wasn't going to get an education. But I kept grinding. I became homeless. I was shot 3 times. I was pronounced dead at the hospital. I was on life support for 7 days. It seemed like my life was over. And I want to tell you this. I'm speaking to the whole world now as I close. I want to tell the whole world that I love you. You are great. Believe in yourself because I believe in you. I'm telling you, you can do it. You can do anything you put your mind to. Please look into the camera. Look into my eyes. Look into my eyes. I want to tell you this. I love you. I believe in you. I'm telling the whole world. I'm speaking to the USA. I'm speaking to London, Canada, Australia, Africa, South Africa, Germany, Switzerland, Mexico. I'm speaking to the whole world telling you, don't you give up on your dreams. It's time to stop watching everybody else become great. It's time to stop watching everybody else achieve their dreams. It's time for you to achieve your dreams. It's time for you to go after your dreams. I promise you, if you put in 120% for the next 30 days, don't you give up. Because sometimes, many of you, you're trying very hard, and it seems like you're getting nowhere, so you're tempted to give up. There's been times I've been wanting to give up. I haven't been this way my whole life. I've wanted to quit. But I've always been self-motivated. I've always been a person that didn't need anybody to motivate me. I guess because I was always the underdog, I was always self-motivating. I was always encouraging myself. You got to get to a place to where you encourage yourself. Because you're not going to always be around people who will motivate you. You will not always be around people that will encourage you. Watch my videos. If you need motivation, reach out to me. Reach out to Mr. Motivator. The motivator, Dr. Campbell. I will motivate you. I believe in you. I know what it's like to fail. I know what it's like to make mistakes. I know what it feels like to have no one believe in you. Because that was me. But you got to believe in yourself. You got to self-motivate yourself. You can't have low self-esteem. Stop having low self-esteem. You are an asset, not a liability. There is greatness upon your life. Dream big. Don't stop dreaming. Become the right person. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. And please share my videos all over social media. And please spread the word about me as a motivational speaker. I need your support. And I want to tell all my Facebook friends, I love you. I thank you for supporting me. I thank you for believing in me. I tell all my YouTube viewers, I love you. I believe in you. I know you can achieve it. You can make the impossible possible. You're going to do it in 2020. But the key is, you got to put in 120%. You cannot cheat success. You cannot cheat the grind. You got to go through with it. You can't watch this. Whatever you sow, that you shall also reap. If you sow apples, apples are what you're going to get. If you sow watermelon seed, a watermelon seed is what you're going to get. You got to grind. You got to sow the right seeds to get the right harvest. You can't expect a harvest if you're not sowing any seeds. Like, you can't say you're going to blow up and become successful, but you're sitting around playing video games, watching TV all the time, being on Facebook, doing nothing on Facebook all the time, and social media. You got to put in the work. You got to work hard. You got to grind. If you want to be great, you got to put in the work. because greatness is not going to happen unless you put in the work. I love you. I believe in you. And thank you. That is my time.